Hello, thank you for watching. This is Quarantunes for 5th grade band. I'm Mr. Spur. Quarantunes, Quarantunes, we're stuck inside with Quarantunes. For today's lesson, we're going to begin with a breathing exercise. Next, we'll move on to sight reading. And finally, we'll finish with essential elements. Students will be able to sight read rhythms using whole notes, whole rests, half notes, half rests, quarter notes, and quarter rests. And then we're going to apply a new note, that's concert A, to a song that we'll be playing. So, breathing exercise. Let us have our imaginary ball. When we breathe in, it expands. When we exhale, it decompresses. And we're going to do it to this tempo. This is 60 clicks per minute. Here we are. Hold your ball. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Hold. And excellent. Now, here's something I'd like you to do. I want you to do that same exercise, only we're going to play it on our new note. If you open your books up to page 8 and you look at number 27, the new note is going to be a concert A or a concert G. I don't know why I wrote concert A there, because I'm not thinking clearly. That's why. Concert G. There we are. Much better. So it's a concert G. So just look at your fingering charts right there. Flutes, that's going to be thumb, 1, 2, 3, pinky. Make sure your thumb is on this key and not that key. Let me just draw out that fingering for you. That's the fingering you want. Thumb, 1, 2, 3, pinky. For some reason, it doesn't show the thumb in my book, but you're supposed to use it. Okay? Clarinet, yours is an A. So there's no fingers down, but your pointer finger right here, it's going on that teardrop right there. Okay? That's your A. Trumpets, you also have an A. That's fingers 1 and 2 down. It's just like your E, but you're now playing an A. And finally, trombones, you're in the 4th position. Okay? Slide position 4. If you're playing it correctly, you're having enough air to sustain the note. It should sound like this. When I turn on the piano, of course, it should sound like this. There we go. It's on. So, here we are. Breathing exercise again. In for 4, hold for 4, and then a long tone on that G, or your written A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Hold. And all right, let's take a look at the rhythm of the day. All right, here's the rhythm of the day. First, we're going to count it cold. Next, we'll figure out how to count it. Then we'll count it one more time, and then finally we'll be able to play it on our instruments. So here's the click. Counting it cold. Ready and count. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 4. Take a moment now to pause the video, write down the rhythm on the board, and then together we're going to solve it. So, measure 1, we have a quarter note, half note, and then a quarter rest. The quarter note falls on beat 1, and it's 1 beat long. The half note falls on beat 2, and it's 2 beats long. We'll hold that for beats 2 and 3, meaning the quarter rest is on beat 4. But since that's a beat of silence, we're going to leave it alone. Moving on to measure 2. Measure 2 is a whole note. It starts on beat 1. And we'll hold that for 4 whole beats. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Measure 3, we have a half rest followed by 2 quarter notes. So the half rest starts on beat 1 and it'll hold for 1 and 2, but those are 2 beats of silence, so we'll just leave that blank. Then we have the quarter note on beat 3, quarter note on beat 4. Measure 4, we have a whole rest. That's 4 whole beats of silence. We're going to leave that alone. So we'll now move to measure 5. Measure 5, we've got quarter note, quarter rest, and then a half note. So the quarter note is going to be on beat 1. The quarter rest is going to be on beat 2, but that's a beat of silence, so we'll leave that blank. Then we have the half note. That's on beat 3. We'll hold that for 2 whole beats, 3 and 4. Now the last measure, we have a quarter note, half rest, quarter note. The quarter note is on beat 1. The half rest is for 2 silent beats, that's 2 and 3. We'll leave that blank. And then finally, the last quarter note's on beat 4. Let's try counting this again. Here we are. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. You can breathe in here. 1, 3, 1, 4. And now we're going to play this on our band instruments, excuse me. So, in set position, I want us to play this on our new note, that concert's G, or your A for you clarinets and trumpets out there. Here we are, set position. 1, 2, ready, play. Notice how I use the rest as time for me to breathe in. You can actually do that too. If you forgot to do that, you can always rewind the video and play through this exercise again. Okay, let's open up the Essential Elements book to page 8, number 27. That's Reaching Higher, where we're going to play our new note. Now, before we begin, there's also another thing that this piece wants to teach. So I'll address it real quick, but we're actually not going to play it, and I'll explain why in a second. So, if you see that eye-looking thing, looks like this, put a dot there and a circle, looks like an eye. That thing is actually called a fermata. So, at the fermata, whenever you see it, you always hold the note, or the rest, longer than normal. So when you're holding it, it's during an ensemble setting where we're all together, and then there's a conductor who will hold that fermata, and then you will hold with the conductor until they cut you off. Thing is that we're actually not in an ensemble setting right now, and I can't really conduct you while I'm playing piano at the same time, so we're not going to worry about that for now. But I still want you to play through this exercise, so just take a look at the exercise. We're going to first, well, actually let me write down the 4-stage process on the board for you. Alrighty, here's that famous 4-stage process. We're going to first begin with counting. Here's the click. Don't forget, we're not taking the fermata. 1, 2, ready, count. 1, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1. 1. Excellent. Moving on, we're now going to say pitch names in slide positions. Trombones, you're not off the hook. You're going to have to do slide positions as well. Why don't we actually start with that? Trombones. Saying your slide positions. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready, and go. 3, 1, 4, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 1, 4, 3, 1, 3. Excellent. Now we'll have C instruments go next. C instruments, you can say your pitch names. That would be like flutes and trombones. Here we are. 1, 2, ready, and go. E flat, F, G. E flat, F, F, G. F, 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 G, E flat, B flat, E flat. All right. B flat instruments, it's your turn. Clarinets and trumpets, here we are. 1, 2, ready, and go. F, G, A, F, F, G, G, A, G, 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 A, F, C, F. Good. Now moving on to stage 3, fingering or sliding along the same pitch or slide positions. What you can do is just rewind the video, do that stage with the pre-recorded material. Do not skip this stage. It is very important. You need to make sure you hit pause, rewind, and then do the exercise again. Once you have done that, now we're going to play. Set position. 1, 2, ready, and. Beautiful. That's all the time we have for the lesson today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always contact me through the methods written on the board. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time, and stay safe out there.